If you are aged 60 or above and still behind the wheel, I urge you not to scroll past this video because the information I am about to share with you today could very well determine whether you retain your driving license in 2026 or find yourself without one and completely unaware of the reason. At this very moment, countless Australian seniors are being bombarded with misleading messages and alarming claims suggesting that older drivers will face outright bans, that licenses will be revoked without warning, or that driving after dark will be prohibited entirely. While much of this fearmongering is entirely fabricated, there are indeed some genuine changes on the horizon that demand your attention. If you overlook these updates, you may encounter significant complications when your license renewal comes around. Throughout this video, I will walk you through the actual facts in straightforward, easy to understand language. There will be no scare tactics, no unnecessary confusion, and absolutely no misinformation. I encourage you to remain with me until the very end because there is one crucial piece of information towards the conclusion that could be the difference between keeping your license and preserving your independence on the road. Welcome to this channel, your trusted source for clear, honest, and stress-free information specifically designed for Australian seniors and their loved ones. Here, we focus on breaking down complex government policies, pension updates, license regulations, and everything else that impacts your daily life into simple, digestible content. We believe that every senior deserves access to accurate information without being subjected to confusing jargon or manipulative fear tactics. Whether you are navigating the age pension system, trying to understand Centrelink benefits, or staying informed about changes that affect your mobility and lifestyle, this channel is here to support you every step of the way. So please consider subscribing and joining our growing community of informed Australians who refuse to be misled by sensational headlines. Now, let us address the elephant in the room. Many older Australians have been left feeling anxious and distressed after encountering online posts and videos claiming that senior drivers will have their licenses stripped away in 2026 or that anyone above a particular age will simply be forbidden from driving altogether. Some of these messages are presented in such a dramatic fashion that they make it seem as though a sudden and sweeping ban is imminent. The reality, however, is far more nuanced. I want to take the time to explain everything thoroughly, honestly, and in the clearest possible terms so that you walk away from this video with a complete understanding of what is actually changing, what is remaining the same, and precisely what steps you need to take to remain both safe and legally compliant on Australian roads. This information holds particular significance for those of you who are over 65, over 70, or who are caring for an elderly family member who continues to drive. Before we dive deeper, I must address a common point of confusion that trips up many people. Australia does not operate under a single, unified national driving licence framework for seniors. Instead, each state and territory administers its own licensing system independently. This means that the regulations governing senior drivers in New South Wales differ from those in Victoria, which in turn vary from those in Queensland, Western Australia, South Australia, Tasmania, the Northern Territory, and the Australian Capital Territory. Therefore, when you hear sweeping statements claiming that Australia is implementing a blanket ban on senior drivers, you can rest assured that this is categorically untrue. The changes anticipated for 2026 do not constitute a ban of any kind. Rather, they represent a gradual evolution in the processes used to assess whether older drivers remain fit and capable of operating a vehicle safely. For many seniors across this nation, the ability to drive represents far more than mere convenience. It is the cornerstone of independence and personal freedom. Having access to a car means being able to attend medical appointments, do your own grocery shopping, visit family and friends, and maintain a fulfilling life without becoming a burden on others. The government fully recognizes the profound importance of this independence, and let me assure you, they have no intention of arbitrarily stripping away this freedom based solely on a number in your birth certificate. The driving force behind these upcoming changes is road safety, pure and simple. As we advance in years, certain health considerations become more prevalent. These may include diminished eyesight, slower reflexes and reaction times, memory-related concerns, or the side effects of various medications. It is important to acknowledge that these issues do not affect every senior driver, but when they do manifest, they can elevate the risk of road accidents. This is precisely why the emphasis of these reforms is placed squarely on health and driving ability rather than chronological age alone. I also want to take a moment to speak directly to those of you who may be struggling financially while living on the age pension. Life as a senior in Australia can present significant challenges, particularly when you are trying to stretch limited pension payments to cover rising living costs. Many of you have worked hard your entire lives and deserve dignity, security, and peace of mind in your retirement years. The Australian government offers several programs and benefits specifically designed to ease the financial burden on seniors. The Commonwealth Seniors Health Card provides access to cheaper prescription medicines, bulk billed doctor visits, and various state and territory concessions even if you do not qualify for the age pension. The Pensioner Concession Card offers similar benefits including reduced utility bills, public transport discounts, and cheaper vehicle registration in many states. Additionally, programs such as the Home Care Packages provide government-subsidized support for seniors who wish to remain living independently in their own homes. There are also rent assistance payments, energy supplements, and telephone allowances available to eligible pensioners. If you have not explored these options, I strongly encourage you to contact Services Australia or visit their website to ensure you are receiving every benefit to which you are entitled. Returning to the matter of driving licenses, one of the most noticeable changes many seniors will encounter is the requirement for more frequent license renewals. While younger drivers might renew their licenses every 5 or even 10 years, older drivers may be asked to renew on a more regular basis. For instance, drivers in their 70s might need to renew every 2 to 3 years, while those over 80 may be required to renew annually. Please understand that this does not signify that your license is being revoked. It simply means that authorities wish to verify more regularly that you remain in good health and capable of driving safely. Furthermore, if a medical practitioner expresses concerns about your fitness to drive, this does not automatically result in license cancellation. In many instances, the licensing authority may issue what is known as a conditional license. This permits you to continue driving but with specific limitations, such as driving only during daylight hours, remaining within a certain radius of your home, or avoiding highways and congested urban areas. These conditions are implemented to help you maintain your driving privileges safely rather than to punish you. To summarize everything simply and clearly, the changes coming in 2026 are not designed to ban older drivers from the roads. They are designed to ensure that all drivers, particularly those in their senior years, possess the health and capability required to drive safely. The focus remains firmly on ability rather than age. Many seniors will experience little to no change whatsoever in their driving routines. Some will undergo additional medical assessments, and a smaller number may receive conditional licenses. However, if you are healthy, responsible, and proactive about your well-being, there is absolutely no cause for alarm. This is why obtaining accurate information from reliable sources is so vitally important. Fear may spread rapidly across social media platforms, but facts always matter more. By understanding these regulations clearly, you protect yourself, your cherished independence, and your safety on the road.